CJ, just how would you evaluate the way the defense played yesterday?
I felt like we played with a lot of heart. We didn't give up. We didn't quit. That's always what you want to see in games that don't go your way like it did Sunday. We try to show a lot of resilience on the sudden change and take pride when we came on the field every time. Always things to clean up as we watched together on film this morning. Still got to try to eliminate big plays, keep playing good third down football. We got to clean up our tackling a little bit, but for the most part, I felt the defense played well, and I feel like our chemistry together is starting to gel well.
I'm curious, CJ, just through the first 2 weeks, McCaffrey had some success in the passing game last week. James White in the second week. Is that just a residue of the way this defense is? Roberts talked to us about no explosive plays. He doesn't want the ball going over their heads. Is that going to create some stuff underneath where teams are going to have passes to the running back?
I would say so to a certain point. With our defense, we obviously want to make them check the ball down, make them throw it short before giving up the deep ball. So that was running and hitting comes in play, and guys being good tacklers. But also the first 2 weeks have been a lot of screens as well. So when teams see success in in certain areas, they're going to use it in their game plan. So we can expect to be running and playing screens and draws and traps and all that until we get it nipped in the bud. But until then, we probably will expect to see that a lot.
CJ, Sheldon Rankins talked about how you guys have to create more turnovers, get more takeaways. I know it's tough. How do you do that?
First we gotta do it in practice. That's what it's always about. If you practice it and you work on the technique, it's going to show up in the game. We had the one fumble cause. We didn't get the one in the first quarter. We missed the interception. So we had our chances to get the ball. But what we talked about after the game, what we talked about today in the defensive room, was just going to the next level, having the mindset. We have to get the ball. Whether offense, is doing a great job with the ball, or whether they're in the hole a little bit, on the turnover margin. But it's a team game. It doesn't say just the offense had turnovers. It said the New York Jets had those turnovers. So when the offense is struggling, or when we need a chance to get the ball back on defense, we just got to find a way to do it, and it all starts in practice.
CJ, as a leader of the team and somebody who's seen a lot of football, do you say anything to Zach after a game like that?
No, I haven't talked to him about it. You don't. Sometimes, when things don't go your way, especially at that position, he already has enough stuff going on. He got his coaches in his ear every play, every second. He's thinking about what he needs to do for his offense, for the team. And at the end of the day, none of us are the quarterback for the New York Jets, so I can never put my feet in his shoes. So I've said it, many times when we talked about Zach. It's going to be ups and downs, but his character is going to show. When he comes back to work Wednesday, when he was at work today, how he's going to be tomorrow, the way he responds. And I haven't seen him, with his head down. I haven't seen him, looking sad or, feeling sorry for himself. So that's the kind of person that he is. That's the kind of man that he is. So, we all believe in him, and we all going to, expect great things from him. But nobody ever said it was going to be easy. So, it's all about growing pains in this league and in life. So I think he's going to bounce back. Or I know he will bounce back.
CJ, when the Damian Harris long run touchdown comes up in the film room today, just what's the discussion like, after watching that play and all the missed tackles?
Yeah, that was the main one, missed tackles. Just find a way to get them down, and just fitting right in our gaps. A few guys got bumped out in the gap, so just those two things. It's a lot, but it's a little. So just correct our little mistakes and be great tacklers. That's what we have. We have our safeties for. In the back end, to make those type of tackles, and we will next time.
CJ, for you personally, you had 10. I think it was 10 overall tackles. Was it one of those games where you were like, okay, I'm back? Like this is me. This is me flying around the field again. How did you feel?
That's me every game. That's where I try to play. Try to play fast. Try to be a leader. Try to lead by example. So that's not really a surprise to me or, or to people that know my type of game. But like I said, it's been 2 years, and I finally put some new stuff on tape. So as far as individual play, man, I feel like I did well. I had some mistakes on the touchdown they did score in the red zone. I missed the read alignment, read key, so I could have been over the top for to maybe stop the touchdown. So I mean, there's always ways you can get better. I'm never going to go into a game or after a game thinking like, all right, I did my job, I did good, because I always want the team to win. And I want the defense to play well. But it was a good start. For as far as the defense goes, the first 2 weeks, like I said, always things to work on. But I feel we starting to get a groove, we're starting to get a feel for each other. Even on the sideline, with the coaches and making adjustments. So that's one of the biggest things in football. Making sideline adjustments and getting back on top of your job when things don't go well. So we're going to see how everybody responds this week, because we have another big game, and because it's the next game, and we just got to try to correct our mistakes and get better collectively.
CJ, why have you guys been so successful on third down?
Just preparation and practice. Our coaches do a great job, giving us the right things to look at, coaching us the right way. And, third down, red zone, 2 minute, all these situations, that's all about pride. It's all about heart and execution. And so far we've been executing really well, and we've been putting ourselves in good positions, on third down, not having a lot of third and shorts, 3rd and 2 to 3. So when we, stop a run or get a nego play first or second down, or, get good pass coverage, that give us a chance, let our linemen rush, let us run our games and different things like that. And also on the back end, those guys playing great coverage on the back end on third down as well. So it's all a collective thing.
You just talked about the back end. What do you think about these young cornerbacks? Michael Carter II, Javelin Guidry in his second year, Brandon Eccles starting with you guys, of course. How do you think they've been holding up? Have you been impressed how well they played?
Not surprised, because I mean they've been doing it in practice since OTAs. They've been working and battling and going against each other and going against the offense, and just giving it their all. So, and credit to all of them for, being great tacklers. It's a lot of corners, a lot of DBs in this league, that might shy away from the tackle, might shy away from the hit. But our guys are trying to get after it every time. We use our DBs, in the run game a lot as well. So, like I said, kudos to those guys, and great coaching, and them having that dog mentality when they're on the field, not letting the inexperience or how many games or how many years they've been in the league be a reason for them not to make the play. They come to work every day ready.
What do you think of playing with Quincy yesterday?
I loved it. Fast, flying around, a lot of raw talent. So, he's only been here. This is on his second week here. He played majority of the game. So that give credit to him, because he stayed locked in mentally. He stayed locked in. He was ready to go. In shape and moving around. So there's just another player that we added to our collection, and we're gonna craft this game, and we all gonna work together to keep getting better.
Hey, CJ, back to Zach for 1 second. When you say he will bounce back, just what have you seen from him that gives you that confidence that he'll be okay and he's the guy?
Well, one, we have the coaches to put him in the right position, and we have the players, as far as the offensive linemen, that's ready to protect him and they want him to be great. And because we want him to be great just as much as he wants to be great. So, like I said, nobody said it was going to be easy. Nobody said it was going to click the first game, second game. But when it does click, he going to show why he was picked first overall or second overall. Yeah.
CJ, we talked about your losing weight a lot in training camp. How has that felt in the first 2 games? Have you noticed a difference on the field at all?
Well, I definitely feel fast. I can say that. So I'm definitely still looking for Madden to boost that rating up whenever they check that out. But it's, it's more of I don't really think about it when I'm on the field. Like, oh, I'm this amount of weight, so I feel better. It's just, it's just part of the game. And we get paid, to be a professional. We get paid to make sure we're in the best shape of our life. We get paid to make big plays. So, that was just one of the things that I knew I had to do to be great in this defense and to, be a leader on this team. Because, it's hard to lead from the sideline. It's hard to lead when you're tired. it's hard to lead when you can't run around and make plays. So that was just something I knew I had to do to be right for this team.